she said. She's magical, mystical, a powerful wonder girl.
Welcome back to What She Said on 105.9 The Region. I'm Kate Wheeler. Joining us now is Alina Starkov, director, producer, and actor at NSK Theatre, who is producing a rerun of Sarah Kane's play 448 Psychosis at Toronto's Aki Studio Theatre on March 9th and 10th. Welcome to What She Said.
Hello, Kate. Thank you so much for having me.
Now, Alina, the play is described as a brutally honest look at self-exploration, petrified hope, personal despair, unconditional love, and clinical depression. So tell us how this story came about.
Honestly, it just hit us. At first, when we read the script, it was so interesting to look at it from a point of view of just the creator, because the words on the page were so scattered, sentences were scattered, there's no punctuations, no nothing, and that was just, wow, what do you do with this script? How do you perform it? So it was very much a collaborative work. We did not recognize the fact that once we will start working on it and submerging ourselves into material, it would become so personal. It would turn around and have so much more meaning, and the connection between the people in the play. It could potentially be just one person reciting the entire play, or you can have 3, you can have 5, you can have 10. What's fascinating about it is that the endless perspective that this play can have, and how everyone perceives it, starting from characters, going to directors, even production manager who's constantly watching us and going, wow.
Okay, so this was the last piece of work that Sarah Kane produced before taking her own life in 1999?
Yes, well, that's how it's been recorded, and a lot of people are calling it a suicide note. Mm-hmm. To us, considering that this is our rerun, we strongly believe that it's a little more than just a suicide note. I think she was trying to go beyond just the comment. And again, we have to take ourselves and place ourselves into her shoes and understand, hey, it's a person with clinical depression. It's much more. It's her reality now. This is her breathing world that she's evolving, trying to evolve herself and trying to find her true self and sense of purpose. So us try to live through her notes, and but at the same time give her the correct voice of more than just, hey, it's my final words before I go into my own bathroom and hang myself. So we were trying to approach it from more than that. This is a topic that's kind of hitting a lot of people, and a lot of people go down that road. So maybe she's trying to say more than that. See a different side of it. See it from a doctor's perspective. See it from a lover's perspective. See it from a bystander. See it from just a clinical administrator who is just absorbing all of this happening to another person. And of course, people who suffer clinical depression.
I think everyone, even if they don't suffer, serious clinical depression, has moments of up and down moments. So we all have a little bit of that. So is this a piece of work that you think most people can relate to?
I absolutely think so. And again, for me personally, as a performer, when I'm trying to collaborate with my actors and when I'm collaborating with the partners on stage, it's more than that. I'm trying to show them the perspective I'm coming from, and I'm asking them to be forgiving, to be open, and to be caring, and just open up their mind or perspective just a little bit, so we could have that not only conversation, but we were able to make steps towards each other for that kind of unity, if you will, as opposed to, hey, pull yourself together. Mm-hmm. It's okay. You're going to snap out of it. It's fine. You have to let people do that, of course. It's their own voice. It's their own belief as to, hey, this is my comfort zone. I see you're having an issue, but I don't want anything to do with that.
Now, as we mentioned before, this is a rerun. You've performed this work before, but you say this time it's much more personal for you.
Primarily my mom, she's going through clinical depression that's been lasting for over 5 years. And she's somewhat, I guess parents tend to affect you. And
is this sort of cathartic for you to perform in this?
I think it's a release.
So what do you hope that people will learn, take away from watching the performance?
I sincerely hope that we'll sort of come out a little hopeful, because there's so, as I said, there's so much perspective that can go on between two people, and sometimes we can help each other without going through a system of clinical, well, not only research, but help. Sometimes it's just hearing the person out and really sometimes being straightforward and saying, hey, listen, this is what you kind of need right now, but I'm willing to hear you out, and this is what I think your approach should be. But sometimes they just need to say, you know what, I have no idea how to help you, but here I am. Here's my shoulder, here's my hand. You want to cry? Let's do it. If you want me to take you elsewhere, let's do that. You want to get drunk? By all means. Sometimes it just goes to those kind of things.
448 Psychosis is on at Toronto's Aki Studio Theatre on March 9th and 10th. Where can people go to get tickets, Alina?
Our site, nsktheatre.com.
nsktheatre.com. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, she